All right, it's like the crack of dawn, and I'm up putting another coat of True Oil on your neck there, Ray. So here we go. This is coat number 2. We're just getting her started. All right, looking pretty good, isn't it? See if you can get some of that shine. Well, hi there, and welcome back. It's been a little while since I've done any recording. To be honest, since after my dad died, I couldn't find it, wasn't feeling it, and so I just wasn't doing any filming. I was still working and everything, but I just really didn't feel like filming. But now we're going to get back to it, and I'm excited. I've got a whole bunch of new stuff that's going on. What I meant to say is I wasn't editing, but I was doing all sorts of things, and I filmed it all. Like cleaning out the garage here to make room for that 24-inch Grizzly drum sander. In this clip, I'm using my dust collection system to help build my dust collection system. I'm drilling out another piece of wood to be another connector that will connect magnetically. I think that's pretty cool. This is my first attempt at carving out my logo onto the headstock of one of my guitars. After that, I filled it full of some colored sand and filled it in. Came out all right. I think it came out really good. All right, Dane. I've polished up the frets a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Taking down the edges so you've got no sharp edges here and everything like that. Now I'm tuning up this fretboard with a little bit of oil. Clean it all up. I've got to still finish putting together the pick guard with the pickups in it and wire that all up with everything in it. But we are getting to the part here where we're just about done with the body. So I'll get it to you here soon, bro. Oh, look at how this is coming together, Randy. Look at this. We've been working on the neck. Got the fret dots in. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I'm getting ready to do some fret work, and for the first time I'm going to use a fret press. I think that's going to make my fretting much more consistent and easier, and hopefully even quicker. And right now I'm just cutting out my fret wire to size for all of the frets that I need, and then I'll end up pressing them in. So here we go.
Are you filming?
I am. I think that looks pretty good. Ah.
You want me to leave it upstairs for you?
No.
No.
I'll just cut this part out.
It's the best part of the brownies. You might want to keep it in. There you go.
I might. And there we have it, folks. A little cleanup. Be looking just great. Good morning, all you guitar-loving people out there. I got a little story I want to share with you. On the one hand, it's a little bit heartbreaking, but on the other hand, it just shows that how the universe can sometimes throw you a gift that you never would have imagined that you could ever have, ever. A while back in the mid-90s, my father kind of got into smoking some guitars. leave it. He got into smoking cigars, all right? And during that time, he collected some cigar boxes and some humidors and whatnot. And just very recently, my father passed. And two of the things that he had was a humidor, an actual cigar humidor. And it's a really nice box and everything like that, and that was to go to one of my sisters. And then he had just a cigar box, and that was to go to one of my other sisters, and he never specified who that was supposed to go to. We ended up giving the big humidor, the really nice one, to my youngest sister, and my other sister ended up letting me have the cigar box that was supposed to go to her. But my dad has been carrying this around since the mid-90s to give to his children. It must have meant something to him. I don't know what. He never told me. I didn't even really know he was carrying it around to give it. Well, out of the kindness of my sister's heart, she said I can have it. And that was impressively kind. And I'm so happy because for whatever reason that my dad has had this box, I'm now going to take it. And I'm going to make a cigar box guitar out of it. And I'm always going to be able to have that. Now, I was building my own cigar box, and all the time I've been building these, I haven't even made myself one yet. And I had this really cool one, this really cool box I was going to build. It's got boobies on it, naked girls, and I thought this was the really coolest, best box. And so for that, I've been working on a neck, just out of scraps and everything that I've had that was going to go with that. Well, we are now going to shift this, and this is going to now go into this box. And I am going to start to build the box that I received from my father. So stay tuned. We'll see how it goes. But it's absolutely amazing how out of nowhere the universe can give you a gift if you're looking for it. This is someday going to be something that's going to make some beautiful music, that's going to have some personal value. I love you all. Thank you. And along those same lines, those thoughts of gift giving, gift receiving, I have a 5-year-old grandson, and he is infatuated with the ukuleles. I've bought him one, and he and I have played. And there you go. That's it. You were making a C chord. You made your first C chord. And hopefully one day he might be interested in learning how to do more with it. Christmas is coming up. It's only a little ways away. I've had this ukulele. This was actually the first thing that made me believe that I thought I could do this. And right or wrong or indifferent, I put it aside when I started getting orders from friends for the cigar box guitars. Well, I want to give this to my grandson Elliot for Christmas. And it is going to be called the Pinot. In the beginning, when I first gave him a store-bought ukulele, the only word that he really knew for an instrument was Pinot for piano. And he always dragged that thing around, and he always called it his Pinot. So, Elliot, I'm building you the Pinot.